Today I've got my LEGO City update for June 2022, and we've got quite a few changes around the city for this month, as well as some planning for probably the rest of the summer. And when I say planning for the rest of the summer, that pretty much means that my main project is pretty much set, and it's one project that I've been wanting to do for quite a few months now, and I'm not going to keep this a secret, but it's the Daily Bugle. I finally busted the seals on it because I finally have a bit of time to hopefully work on it consistently. So, hoping to get that done while also working through smaller sets in between. So, I'll be working through quite a bit of my backlog pretty consistently over the summer. Not a lot of it, but that's just because my backlog's not very big. And so, but overall, for what I've done for the month of May, did a pretty good amount of different things. We've actually got some new things over on this side, which one of them is actually right here, and I moved the Townhouse Toy Store off of its 16 by 32 base plate that it was originally on. And the reason for that was because I found out that I had to move the townhouse from the bookshop over to where the Townhouse Toy Store was. Otherwise, I would need another half base plate, and I didn't want to use another half base plate, so I'd rather free up a base plate and move this over here to this side of the city than have to probably get another bookshop modular before it retires. So that's what I went with. And so Townhouse Toy Store is over here. The townhouse from the bookshop is now in a new spot, which sure, it doesn't look great because it's not really a corner building on a 16 by 32, but it works. And then I've also moved a couple of my modular buildings around again. The bookshop has been moved back between the diner and the music store side of Assembly Square, and then the other side is next to the corner garage. And then the detective's office is next to my Lego store, which is the original placement, and I honestly like that a lot better. And then the police station is next to the Palace Cinema, which I think that's okay. And then you can see in the construction site, we've got one of the new sets that I've built over the month of May, which is the Lego City mobile crane set, which I actually really like having a construction crane in the city. So I'm really happy to finally have one after so many years. So that was one of the sets that I was able to add to the city. And then you might be wondering what's going on with my train. Well, it's kind of partially disassembled, and well, kind of, it's not really disassembled, but it probably will be whenever my double VIP order shows up, because I've got quite a large one on the way, which is actually including a pack of lights for my passenger train. So I'm going to be adding lights into the passenger train, so that will be lots of fun to have lights running in that when it runs as well. So I'm really happy with that. And then we've got the Lego City 2021 camper set, which is one of the May sets that I added to the city as well. So I did a lot of small sets for the month of May just to kind of burn through the backlog quite a bit, because it's either they sit in the backlog and I forget about them, or I have to burn through them right away, pretty much after I make the haul video. And case in point is with the Lego Movie 2 Ultra Caddy Warrior Lucy set from 2019, which I bought the thing a little over 3 years ago, and the thing is still sitting in box today. So yeah, so case in point there. And then we've got one of probably one of my crown jewel sets that I'm very happy to have in the collection, which this might be one of the only times that it's not Christmas time that you guys will see this in the city. And that's set 10254, the holiday train from 2016. And no, the set unfortunately is not complete, and it's missing the figures as well as a good chunk of the parts for the station, but everything for the train itself was complete. And the train itself, by push power, does work just fine. And by Christmas time, I do plan to order, well, before Christmas, I'm ordering all powered up features for it, as well as a powered up train motor and battery box and receiver combo for my 60052 cargo train engine. So all three of my trains will be on the powered up system, which is kind of my plan. And also, if Lego's online Pick-a-Brick by then will be up and running, I'm hoping to actually do at least one, if not two, passenger cars that are copies of the passenger cars from 60197. It's just they're going to be color swapped to match the holiday train from 2016, and I'll be pulling that instead of the flat car with the Christmas tree and presents, and I'll be running that through the city, at least for a little bit of the city update for Christmas time. And Christmas Day, I'm planning to run this around the Christmas tree. And surprisingly, even though my mom said after this shop at home order, she said I couldn't buy any more Legos, which I'm perfectly fine with, because I've got plenty. And so that's just most of the main stuff that I've done for the month of May. And you can see one of the big blank spots in the amusement park, which is partially due to just some measurements that I was taking, and I just haven't gotten back to putting them back. But that was due to measuring out things for Lego art sets, because I have one Lego Batman art set on the way. I'm planning to get 3 over time. Probably going to do the next 2 in 2023. And I wanted to do 1 right away over double VIP. And the next 2 are going to be in 2023 at some time, because I have everything measured out now. They'll fit where I have them planned. So, pretty happy with that. And then I have 2 really important sets, at least for the city and for me personally, because this theme's been a real personal favorite for me. And I've got the 2 farm sets that I need, at least the important 2, are on the way, which you guys know I have the middle one, which is the food truck. And so, not sure when I'm going to get around to that one for building, but we'll see if I get around to that in the future. But the 2 other ones, the 4+ farm and the chicken coop times 2, one of those is going to the farm, and then I actually have plans to put the second chicken coop into my residential area. So that's why I ordered 2 of them, even though that set's on back order. And so I was hoping that it was not going to be out of stock for double VIP, which thankfully it wasn't. But that's pretty much all the plans from my double VIP order that I'm waiting on currently, and the progress and changes of my very messy June of 2022 Lego City update for you guys. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.